Hello, I'm Max Balegde.
Yo, what's going on? My name's George.
Ew, I didn't like that. And welcome to the Useless Hotline.
Tiki Toki was not worky outy for it.
Mm.
So we decided to set up our own little busy.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we?
We did, and the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with our queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
Pero it's not only us.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we be joined with the guests.
What accent is that, sorry?
I don't know. Sometimes we got other people with
I
us.
feel like it's offensive. I personally feel offended, and I don't even know what accent that was. But yeah, today we're not. It's just us, and we're just here, two boys hanging about, just trying to make the world a better place, really, aren't we? Do you like my jumper?
Yeah, I do really like it.
Thank you.
Lots and lots. Like
we went to
jellied tots.
We went to Tully's farm,
Yeah,
and
we
me,
did.
you, and Joe Sugg all had the same jumper on, except I was the only one that was actually repping our clothing line.
Yeah, I was wearing an actual nice one. And jokes, guys, it's all good fun. They are nice. They are nice clothing. Mine's. I just don't have any sweatshirts.
Do you not have a green one?
No, because they weren't any extra larges.
Oh, from the shoot.
No.
Oh, you should get some. I literally wear them all the time.
I know you do.
Yeah, I wear them every time that we film. They're amazing. Oh my god! I interrupt this episode with breaking news. We're going on tour! Yeah!
Woo! Yes, tour! And like a very unconvinced billionaire on Dragon's Den, the tickets are almost out.
Oh, George, shut up. That was such an awful joke that I definitely heard you say, because we're not in different rooms whatsoever. Guys, the pre-sale goes live Wednesday, 15th of November at 10 a.m. And then the general full sale is Friday, the 17th of November at 10 a.m. Be there or be square, all right? Now I'm going to let you know where we're going to be going. So first stop on our tour is Dublin. Woo!
That's right. On the 7th of May, 2024, we're off to Dublin. And it's in Liberty Hall. I don't know where that is, but it sounds like a lovely location. I apologise for offending everybody attending. But I hope to see you there.
And then from Dublin, we're heading to Glasgow. Oh,
It's on the 9th of May, 2024, at St. Luke's and the Wing Docks.
I don't know where that is, but it sounds like some sort of Dungeons and Dragons type beat, and I'm all there for it, and so is Max, because it's a tour date. See you there.
next we're going to my hometown, Manchester. Bow, bow, bow. Don't know what that was.
That's correct. 0161, Max is pretty fat. We are in Manchester, a little place called New Century. That's right, we're going to the future, because Max is on a search for a place that he's cool. That's on the 10th of May, 2024. Get the year correct as well. Don't want to turn up a year late.
And then it's our biggest show in London. Woo!
That's right. Boopty boopty. We're in London. Well, hey, it's the 11th of May, 2024. Where are we? Looks like he needs to use a razor. It's Shepherd's Bush Empire. Come on, mate, get it underhand. There's no wonder no girls will go near ya.
Shepherd's Bush Empire, 11th of May, 2024, London. Be there.
Then we head on over to Birmingham. Was that a good accent? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments.
That's correct. The home of the Peaky Blinders, or once we're done with it, the Streaky Blinders. People can't keep their clothes on when they're around us. It's May the 13th. Be there or be square. But where shall I be? You've not said yet. Correct, I'll get to it. The Glee Club. Of course, Max is going to be full of glee. And I'm not talking about the cast members, although I'm sure he'd quite like that.
Then we're going over to Leeds. I love Leeds, actually. I've been out in Leeds quite a few times. It's very nice.
That's correct, Max. And of course, we are not talking about your sexual endeavours when we talk about Leeds. I know you're into a bit of bondage. We're talking about the place. It's May the 15th, 2024. Not just yet, but it will be when you're in Leeds. But where in Leeds? The City Varieties Music Hall. The variety here being that we're going to be playing the sweet tunes of great podcast. Be there if you're from Leeds.
And then lastly, it's George's hometown with Bristol.
All right, my love. Correct, Max. We're off back to my hometown of Bristol. But when? May the 16th. That's right, May the 16th at the Bristol Beacon. That's not a nickname for my penis. That's actually quite small, more than a Bristol thimble. It's the Bristol Beacon, May 16th. Be there or be square.
For all the correct links to get your tickets, make sure that you go to our socials at the Useless Hotline Pod on Instagram, or just mine and George's Instagrams. To be honest with you, we'll be posting it everywhere.
Yes, Max.
Alternatively, they might be in the description of this video or audio. So get them now if they're out. Wait till they're out and then get them, okay? We'll see you there.
Yes, make sure you get your tickets because we're going to have an absolute blast and we want you to too. Tutu? You don't have to be in a ballerina costume, but we will quite like it.
I'm so excited. I literally can't believe that we're going on a full-blown tour. If you were at our podcast live show, then you know how much fun that was. And this is literally just going to be bigger and better. We've got, number one, way more money to spend. Am I right? And number two, we're going to smash it. Like, I cannot wait, guys. I will see you there. Make sure you get your tickets fast because they will be selling out like that, all right? And yeah, can't wait. So general information about the tour timings on each day. There will be meet and greet from 6:30 to 7. General doors will be at 7:30 p.m. with the show starting at 8:30. So each show should be done around 10:30. So make sure you've got a lift to pick you up. Or let's go out together afterwards. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I can't wait. We did a really fun photo shoot for it as well that you might have already seen.
Yeah,
if
we
you're a
bloody
true fan.
did.
Go over to our Instagram. And honestly, so exciting. It's going to be amazing. So make sure you get your tickets now, baby, before they go to hell and bye. What? Anyway, how are you, George?
You're a natural at this
I am
business.
a natural. I really am. I am. How are you?
I am very, very, very normal. I'm just an average. I'm on an average day.
Okay.
No, but I'm good. I'm happy.
Oh, that's
Posted
good.
YouTube Court yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So that'll have been weeks ago for them,
Yeah.
but and they'll all have watched it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But no,
sure.
yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah. Oh, good.
All my housemates are away as well. Sorry
They're
to
away?
interrupt you, but
No. Where are
they've
they?
all left.
Oh. Is it
So
'cause of you?
free house tonight if anyone wants to come.
Yeah.
I will be. Anyone coming?
Oh. Ew. That's gross.
Mm.
Why have they all left?
Arthur's on tour.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? That
Yeah.
looks so fun. Where's he going? Is it around Europe?
Yeah.
That's so mad, isn't it? You don't think like about us having like European. I mean, obviously we're from Europe, but like
Well, he's
out of the country fans.
like supporting act.
Oh, is he? Okay, but I saw like.
But not really on tour.
Yeah, so nobody actually cares about him.
He's just
basically,
following someone around. He's just a super
just a
fan,
stalker.
little groupie.
No, but I saw like a clip of everyone singing his song.
Yeah,
In the
that was
thing.
dubbed in.
Was it dubbed in? Yeah, that was you. Oh, that's cute though. That's nice for him. I am literally on the verge of a mental breakdown.
No,
Like,
I'm very aware. In fairness, like you're always a couple minutes away from a mental breakdown.
I know,
Like you could be on cloud 9.
Yeah.
And then something
minor
would happen.
Yeah, Andrew told me that he thinks that I'm addicted to stress and putting myself in stressful situations, and I think he might be right.
I think that's a
genuinely
correct
do.
evaluation.
Yeah, because basically at the time of filming this, guys, I'm knee deep in the fundraiser, the trans fundraiser. By the time that this comes out, it's already been and gone, and God knows what happened. But I've just announced the full lineup, and to get to this point has been the most difficult experience of my life. To set up a fundraiser, I've literally been on the phone to brands begging them for money, like no exaggeration. My own sister had to get involved and like help us like project manage it.
We
because-
might like to stop you begging people for money.
no. I've been like literally got a database of every single brand I've ever worked with and got the contact and sorted out a call with them. Even just this morning, I've spoke to 4 different brands, just being like, please, can you give me thousands of pounds?
Any
so that I can do it?"
success this morning?
Oh yeah, we've had a lot of brands like really like being receptive, which is great. Because I just want all the upfront costs. Because to put on a fucking event of this size, all the performers as well are doing it for free. But like the bigger, so like our headline act is someone called Bimini, who is a drag act.
Bimini Bombulash.
Yes.
I remember.
Isn't that a fun name?
Yeah.
And like they're
Bimini
giving away their
Bombulash.
time for free, but like they have dancers who aren't giving their time for free. Like we have to pay them. And then there's like, we have to pay for trains, hotels, and the upfront costs of the like venue. It's been a crazy time, but hopefully by the time that this is out, I've either jumped off the Clapham Grand.
This might have an in memoriam.
Yes,
at the end.
it really might. Honestly, I'm not even joking. Or I'll be like, oh my God, it was absolutely incredible. And the fact that people are actually not as necessarily protesting, but like attacking our event from within the community, from within the LGBT community.
I think it
is mental.
I think what it is there is a spearhead for this one. So instead of it just being a charity where it's not a single person that you can just go for, it seems like it's much easier to attack someone for it because you're there and you've literally just got a little message request thing, or you've got comments that you can literally go straight to you.
Honestly, like this charity, they're called Not a Phase that we're working with, and they're so unbelievable. And literally today, on the day of recording this, they are getting married. The two people that own the charity, they're getting married to each other.
That's cute.
And they've been going through so much, and I just feel so awful for them because everything has been with the purest of intentions. Like when I first posted the videos saying like, let's like go for a march or like whatever, I was so ill-informed, had no idea what I was doing, adapted to it, but we had tens of thousands of people wanting to do something. So then 2 weeks later, we come up with the idea to do a fundraiser. We've got to get it all organized. And then people from within the community are like, actually, like, I do this and that's not like represented on the lineup. That's disgusting. Like, how dare you? And it's like, this is an allyship event. I am I was about to say straight. I am a cisgendered white man who is saying I am an ally to the trans community. A lot of the people on the lineup are allies to the trans community. Yeah. And the whole point of that is I asked like trans activists and trans people, what can I as an ally do to best help the community? And they said, don't try to organise a march, that's too messy. What you can do is do a fundraiser event to raise money for the charities that already have things in place to actively help the community. So I do just that and I get shit on for it. It's like, it's mental.
People just love a reason to hate there, because there is inherently nothing you're doing wrong. You may have attacked it initially in a way that made sense in your head, but in terms of like previous events and everything wasn't but you've listened to everything that's come your way, and it's a fundraiser. It's just people for doing charity. Things for free to try and raise money.
Like, and so people are literally like, why didn't you hire me?
Yeah,
and it's
but
like, I've never heard of you, mate.
You're not actively doing anything to benefit anybody but the.
And people were like, Max is doing this to clout chase. I'm like, the whole entire point of raising money for this community is because they are incredibly marginalized and hated on,
but also,
within society. Like,
can we appreciate the fact that if you were doing it to clout chase, you wouldn't just be having people on that have come and messaged you. Yeah. Like you'd be 100%. You'd be sending things off everywhere being like, please be this, please. Yeah. But it's literally like, if anybody is able to come at this, and people have been like, I will, Max.
It's literally all been on a volunteer basis. Everybody who's involved in it, like they've all put themselves forward. I just think it's so, but then I have to remind myself, like when we put a post out and like 20,000 people like it, I'm like, oh, that loud like 20 people that are constantly having a go, they're actually a minority within like a minority. So just have to let it like go off, then, like water off a duck's back.
Something else I've just thought of with the whole you try and make it like clout or like about you or whatever. I know for a fact people will be like, well, why is your name part of it then? Well, if his name wasn't part of it, none of you would have heard about it.
And also,
do you know what I mean?
I specifically said in the thing, I did not want my name on the poster or anything. I wasn't even going to speak at the event. And the people who run the charity said to me, they were like, Max, we understand why you're coming from this place because you don't want anybody to think that you're doing it for yourself. However,
but
the amount of work that you've put into it, they were like, your name deserves to be on there. And I was so touched by that. I wasn't even going to speak at the event. And the only thing that I am doing to speak at the event is coming on at the beginning with the charity to welcome everyone to the event, and then coming on at the end to hopefully have a grand total of how much money we've raised and announce that. That's all that I'm doing. I'm not like... People are like, I bet that he's like hosting the there's gonna be a red carpet and he's gonna be like hosting it and interviewing everyone. I'm like, red fucking carpet? Like, it's a charity fundraiser event that's been put together in 2 weeks at like a venue. Like, piss off. But yeah, I'm just like up to my eyeballs in stress right now. But
Yeah.
by the time this is out, hopefully the next time you see me, I will be a much calmer person.
Not going to happen. You'll just be more annoyed about something else.
Oh God, probably. Yeah, but other than that, I'm about to go to LA and Las Vegas. Awful timing because I get back the day before the fundraiser, so I'm gonna probably be sobbing on the plane. But I'm about to meet like some of the Real Housewives, which means nothing to you. I'm looking into your eyes, and I know that there's not a single part of your brain that has ever interacted with
just
anything
go
to do with it.
Any suburb of any city in the UK and meet a housewife. What's so special about these ones?
These ones are the Real Housewives, okay, that are on a television
pumped
show.
Full of plastic, and they're
else
driving
other
around in a
things?
Land Rover going.
I don't believe what Chantal says.
Shannon.
I mean, I've never seen it, so I don't know why you're
Close though.
But that was very close to it.
But I'm so excited. So I'm going to anybody out there who understands. I'm going to BravoCon. I am so excited, and I've just found out that in the itinerary, I am going to.
I wouldn't do that if you were
No,
there. That would
I'm
ruin
not
everything.
going to. Yeah. I am going to a nightclub
Nice.
with a bunch of the housewives.
No way.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
You will do until about 9:30 when they all need to go home.
I'm gonna get wasted. I'm gonna get absolutely twatted with a bunch of 60-year-old women, and it's going to be the best time of my life. I guarantee you that.
What do you reckon their stamina's like? On the beers,
Some of
and
them-
drink beers, drink on the wines.
Yeah. Some of them, literally, most of them have been arrested for like drunk driving.
That's
so,
cool. That's
yeah,
really
They're
cool.
really cool guys.
Yeah.
So I would say, do you know what? Pretty high indeed. I'm pretty sure that they're going to outdrink me.
That's not hard.
It's not. You're correct. But I literally cannot wait. Like, oh my gosh. If anybody out there, Dorinda Medley, if that word means anything to you, then you know how excited I am. Okay.
Dorinda Medley sounds like a.
Go on. What were you going to
I
say?
was gonna
What did your
say
stupid brain just come up
Sounds
with?
like a mashup of iPhone alarm sounds.
That's so stupid. I hate how your brain works sometimes.
It's also
So
marimba.
stupid. So we went to Tully's farm.
We did.
We did. With,
Very nice of you. Thanks, Tully, for having us
thank
there.
you, Tully. Thank you.
I
nice
told
farm.
Tully loved it.
Hey.
Oh.
And if you don't know what Tully's farm is, it is what Joe Sugg, Zoe Sugg, and like Casper Lee and
And the rest of the Suggs.
and the rest of the Suggies used to.
If you don't
go
know
to.
it, go sug yourself.
Yeah, they used to go there like during the YouTube like vlog days.
Yeah.
And they made it like so famous. And I think like I don't think anybody had heard about it till
They
then.
made it like so famous.
But didn't
You know,
they
it's
like
been
put
around
it on
for
the map?
27 years.
Yeah, what the fuck? There were signs there, and I was like, 27 years of doing this. Like
Yeah.
that is.
Bit excessive. Like, grow up and just stop now.
Well, no, don't stop, but like start later. Like, I guess yeah, both of them things are a bit redundant. But yeah, I was very shocked. I was like, oh my god, people cared about Halloween for 27 years. Like, I thought
You
it was
take
quite
the
recent.
piss, right?
I thought it was quite
You
recent.
thought,
though.
oh, we got born, and then someone went, should we go home and just like dress up?
I think it got more popular around our generation.
You are
though.
taking the absolute piss, you know this, right?
No, like, didn't anybody like? Does anybody really care about it that much? Like back then,
What are you talking about?
was it that big though? I feel like it
Yes,
became more
it's
popular.
Halloween. We
No.
didn't. It's not just started trending.
I think it has. I think Halloween is.
Well, back in like 2018 TikTok, where it was spooky skeletons, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is quite good, isn't it?"
Yeah, I mean that was also like Halloween era, but I feel like
The world is in its Halloween era right now.
I guess I just feel like I'd never heard of like
I'm researching.
I feel like I'd never heard of like a scare park until I was in like a teenager. But is that just because that's around the age where you'd probably go to one of those things? Yeah.
Hey, pull up
probably.
Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. How long has Halloween been a thing in the UK? Search it.
Halloween holiday has its roots in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, a Gaelic word pronounced Samhain. Oh, Samhain?
Samhain.
A pagan religious celebration to welcome the harvest at the end of summer.
Isn't a pagan
In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as the time to honour its saints.
Oh.
So I think All Hallows Eve is
Oh,
what
I've
it's
heard of
meant to be
Hallows
called.
Eve.
Yeah, that's what its original name was.
I think Hallows Eve is a drag queen. I'm guessing they're not the same
But
thing.
is she German?
I'm not sure.
Hello, Eve. But yeah.
Wow. Okay then. So Halloween's like old.
Oh yeah, it's old. It's been been there, done that. It's got many T-shirts. Halloween has.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Wearing scary costumes in order to avoid being terrorized by all the evil spirits walking the earth during Samhain. The Celts, sorry. Where it's when you look at the way Celt is spelled, it should be pronounced
I know
Celt.
how it's spelled.
Yeah. The Celts donned disguises so that they would not be mistaken for spirits themselves and be left alone.
That's stupid.
So, for example, that is the 1960s.
Do you think that we'll see any Celts when we go to Glasgow on our tour? Wink. Do you think?
Well, like Celtic fans.
Isn't it actually quite crazy that we're going to be going on tour? Like, now that we think about it, let's actually think about that happening.
So look at that. That is
I don't
fucking.
like that.
It was way more terrifying back in the day.
Yeah.
You
So
silly
are we going to be
sausage.
like on a tour bus? Is that
What?
what's happening? Like
How
our
do you
own,
think
like,
tours work?
branded tour bus? No, but like, are we going to be like sleeping on a bus? I don't know how this is going to work.
I don't think it'll be that rock and roll where we get a coach and we invite boys and girls back.
Well, I'm personally not going to be inviting boys and girls back. Imagine the scandal.
Hey, it's rock and roll, baby. They don't care. Do you realise how many? I'm not going to accuse any rock and roll bands of doing things, but also that is exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, so much would have just been swept under the rug for being
yeah.
rock and roll.
People
where
could
it's
just like die, and they'd be like, "Oh, that was crazy,
No,
bro."
but I mean, like the bands themselves committing things that would be very much frowned
Oh yeah,
upon.
like sexual assault. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
just like they're clearly not of age.
Yeah. Oh, definitely
Inviting
not of
fans
age.
back to the coach.
Yeah, weird. And also all the drugs.
It's rock and roll, man.
Yeah, I feel like stuff like that just doesn't, like, you don't really hear about musicians nowadays like having like massive drug problems and stuff, do you?
Yeah, pussies. What are they doing? Oh, I'll get back and have a little cherry vape instead. Pussies. Get back on the hard shit. That's what we say.
Oh god. Yeah, you just don't really see that anymore. Maybe they need to bring it back.
Yeah,
No,
less
they
rock
don't.
and roll, more
More like knit
rock
and
and rock and stroll.
rock
eh?
and stroll.
Yeah.
Knit and stroll.
Or frock and stroll, yeah,
Frock and
pansies.
stroll,
Yeah,
yeah.
stupid idiots.
Get out, you frocks, you frock wearers. There is a drag. I don't want to say drag queen because it might not be drag act band called the Frock Destroyers,
Nice, I like that.
named after the Cock Destroyers, which were a porn duo.
Okay.
So many layers right there. And Sophie Anderson is the one whose breast exploded.
Oh, any
And
relation
she
to
was
Gillian?
not relation to Gillian Anderson.
Not
no.
relation to Gillian
Not
Anderson.
relation to Gillian Anderson
Yeah.
has 2 accents.
Right.
I know, like, has 2 accents, like, in a normal life.
Breaking news. Max has just found out what acting is.
No, George, this is in real life. No, hear me out. So, in interviews,
Yeah.
she was raised half in America, half in the UK.
Bloody
when she
hell.
does interviews in America,
She sounds flexible.
when she does interviews in America, she uses an American accent.
Yeah.
In the UK, she speaks with a British accent in her
Right.
normal life, not a character.
Yeah.
Why are you acting like that's normal? That's crazy. This is mental news.
Quick! Somebody notify the Daily Mail.
Yeah, like what? Why are you acting like this is not?
I mean, it's
groundbreaking?
cool, but I'm not.
Like her brain.
I'm not quite gonna go. Fucking hell! What?
That-
Two whole accents in
This-
one brain.
You are really underreacting to this. This is wild.
It's-
Like,
no, it's
she
weird.
Unintentionally.
It is weird, but when have
can
I ever
speak-
reacted like
No.
to anything?
If you listen to them though, I need to get it up. Because it's so.
I've heard that
They're
before.
so like incredibly different, right? Gillian Anderson. What is that? Jimmy Kimmel.
It might just come up with McKeith, Gillian McKeith, and her offspring, Gillian and her son. We're here all
Right.
night.
Listen to this, right? Fucking Planet Earth ad. Actually, I watched Planet Earth with David Attenborough and it was really good.
What, just in his
Just
living
went
room?
to flex a little bit. Oh my god, Planet Earth! Come on, David, let's get on with it, love. And I saw
Would
Gillian
you
Anderson,
like
and I saw
a
Gillian Anderson there
digestive,
at
Max?
the Planet Earth.
Was it for the Golden Globes? I was actually shooting in Prague.
Right, this is her
alone in a
American
hotel
accent.
room. front of a computer.
Okay, American.
For the entire Golden Globes.
For the entire Golden Globes.
No, yeah, I've heard that
Then-
she's speaking with an American accent.
yes. Gillian Anderson. And then look, wait. Oh my God, this is wild. Why are you like laughing?
Because it is not this big of a
It
deal.
is so a big deal, right? And I saw a clip of her on TikTok.
Realize that any time somebody
Yeah,
tells me to
that's
do
like her normal
something,
voice.
I'm
No, that's not her normal. No, you're not understanding me. Her normal voice is both voices. That's what I'm saying. What's that? Fisherman, what are you playing at?
Say I got a big nibble. I was just baiting you into.
You've got a big nipple. What? What does that have to do with anything? I hate this. Like, that is groundbreaking. Her brain has learned 2 accents and she unintentionally slips into either of them. That is fucking mental. I love you, Gillian Anderson, by the way.
It is mental, but I don't know who you know me well enough to know that there are very few things that would make me go,
George, please, you will be like, did you see fucking Cowboy 25/7's YouTube transition? Whoa!
YouTube
and I'm like, no, I fucking didn't. Like, I've tried to say
who
something
the
that's.
fuck do you
I
think
tried to say,
am?
like, did you see?
Have
what's
you
it called?
seen?
Did you see
the
Fat
Cowboy
Gingy's-
25?
Did you see Fat Gingy's kicking that football match? Oh my
Fat
God, it
Ginge?
literally like killed me off. Angry Ginge, sorry.
Fat Ginge. Sorry, Ginge. That's very
Is his first
unnecessary.
name Ginge?
No, it's Morgan.
Morgan
I think
Ginge.
it's Morgan Burt Whistle or something.
Okay.
Sounds like a Horrid Henry character.
I'm just so in shock by Gillian Anderson. But anyway, let's move on.
On touching on that, have you seen the people who have? I'm not sure what it's called, but this sounds like I'm about to teeing up for a joke. It's not a joke.
Okay. I don't trust you, but we'll see.
I don't know the actual name for it, but there's like a disorder that when you have like brain trauma or like anything like that, there is a thing that you can start speaking in a different accent.
Language.
Accent.
Oh, accent. Yeah, but I don't believe that. I think
No,
that,
it's
that
true.
woman
It's a
is putting
thing.
on like a Chinese accent. Is that what you're talking about?
What? So she's just deliberately being racist?
Yes, literally. That's what it is. And she's pretending that it's like a brain disorder.
I'm gonna give you time to retract that statement.
No. I've seen the clips, and then somebody.
Okay, we know the trauma that you've been through, but
No,
you're
no,
lying.
no, but-
every day that you suffer, you lie
No,
to
but
us.
apparently
You're living
this
a lie.
woman is actually a liar, and they've caught her not speaking in the accent. That's what this is.
Well, no,
I'm
it's-
on
it's an
about a
actual
specific.
thing.
No, it is an actual thing, but apparently this specific woman that I'm talking about, and I realized I didn't give that much context. And I probably should have. But this specific woman that I'm talking about, she was putting on what she interprets as a Chinese accent, but speaking in English.
Give us an
And was
example.
basically just like, I'm not going to give an example. You
Oh,
fucking
no.
best believe I'm not, all right? But go on, what were you saying? What about it? Is that
I'm just
it?
saying it's a thing. It's quite
Yeah.
mental that is a thing.
Yeah, but Gillian Anderson doesn't have that. She just has it
I
naturally.
didn't say she did have
I
that.
know, but it's just so wild to me. This is just such
You know, are
a
we going to make this a Gillian Anderson special or
I
something?
mean, I would not mind that. That sounds quite tasty. I saw her children as well. They seemed very lovely.
You saw Gillian and her son.
Yes.
Woo! Already made
I
that joke
did.
a little bit earlier, but we're doing
And
it again.
Andrew was literally like, right, after the show, Andrew was like, right, just stand around them, because if they recognise you off TikTok, then that is such an in with Gillian Anderson. So we were stood there as if Gillian Anderson's kids gave a single fuck about us. And we're like, oh, God, what time do we have to... Oh, we have to, like, leave soon, don't we? Should we just, like, realise that they're probably way too posh to ever have had me on their For You page, and swiftly left.
Oh.
Taylor Swift...
No,
At
George.
the time of this coming out, Taylor Swift has just released 1989 Taylor's version.
Oh my God!
No, you don't even understand. You're gonna sit. You're gonna sit and you're gonna listen to
Taylor,
this.
bloody, she's not released another song,
This-
has she? She keeps doing this,
Shut
honestly.
up.
Every
Shut up.
time she does one, I'm
Stop.
like, not again. Surely
Stop.
not, Taylor. You've got a habit of doing this, Taylor. But surely not again.
Stop.
Sometimes you've got to break the trend, Taylor.
Stop.
That's what I say to her.
How dare
I
you.
say you've got to
Stop.
stop swiftly.
Stop.
You've got to
Stop it.
You've got to Taylor shift soon.
Ah.
Maybe release a dance
Taylor
next
Swift
time.
has released 1989 Taylor's version because
Bloody hell, a bit late, isn't it?
no,
She's
it's
working
not.
on that for a while.
It's not. She released that album ages ago.
Well, yeah,
Years ago.
1989.
Not in 19... That's when she was
1989
born.
remastered. Is
That's
that
when
what
she
it's
was
called?
born. Pretty much. No, it's not. But anyway, because Scooter Braun bought all of her music, so she's having to re-record her music so that she can own it. Okay, right. Anyway,
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Taylor always owns it.
I mean, I agree with that one. Okay, fair enough. I agree. But anyway, everybody was like, Taylor's going to release a song with Harry Styles. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe Style, do you know that you've got that James Dean day? That featuring Harry Styles. Everyone was like, whoa.
Oh my
because
god.
that song,
my head would explode.
honestly.
And my other one in my pants.
Oh my
Because
God.
that sounds great fun.
That was fucking horrible, wasn't it? Jesus. But because everybody hypothesized that song was originally
Good
about Harry
word.
Styles. So now that they're friends, imagine how iconic that would be. Every
yeah.
time, that's what you would think. I'm pointing at you, sir.
Oh.
Every time that Taylor releases a Taylor's version album, she
Yeah.
also releases some tracks from the vault, which means that she recorded them at the
Not the
time,
vault.
but chose not to release them.
Oh,
and in
that's
this
like
song,
the Area 51 of the music industry.
in this song, she's released a song. In this album, she's released a song. I can't
Yeah.
remember what it's called off the top of my head because it's just
How Does the
released
Blind
a
Girl
few
Know What's
hours
in a
ago.
Jar?
It's not How Does the Blind Girl Know
Okay.
What's in a Jar? No, but it's about Harry Styles.
No, it's not.
And it calls him a traitor.
No.
It says a whole host of things. Let me get the lyric up. Let me get the
not
lyric up.
Harry!
Let me get the lyric up. Let me get the lyric up. Let me get the lyric
Please,
up.
Matt, quick. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Shut up, George. Oh, that'll get. It's all right. Right. Yeah, we'll cut that out. Guys, for anybody wondering why there was just no sound, it's because I played the Taylor Swift song, but I will sing it. So,
Okay.
You dreamed of my mouth before it called you a lying traitor. That is mental. She's saying that about Harry Styles in 2023.
Not on the year of his birthday.
Right? Honestly, I'm blown away. And explaining being a Swiftie to you is incredibly difficult, but I'm glad
honestly.
that I got through that and I carried the emotion of it.
Honestly, she can't do that to Harold.
I mean, she can because she's Taylor Swift, but
Oh my
also
God, she
it
just
is
so
groundbreaking.
is Taylor Swift, isn't she?
She so is. Oh
If
my
anyone
God.
was going to be Taylor Swift, I reckon it would be Taylor
It would
Swift.
definitely be her, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her so much.
She is such a darling babe.
She is. I'm also going to see Katy Perry in Las Vegas.
Don't get me started on Katy.
Right.
Catherine Perry.
The fact that the music industry owes Katy Perry an apology. The fact that all she did
Yeah.
was cut her hair and everyone was like, your music's shit now.
Oh, and her platypus. Where's he gone these days? Agent P.
Perry the Oh, I hate you so much. I hate you so much. This is a real
We need to.
issue.
People forget that he was a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal of action.
Oh my God.
A furry little flatfoot who never streaks from the fray.
How do you even remember that?
He's got more than just mad skill. He's got a beaver tail and a bill.
Oh my
And the
God.
women swoon whenever they hear him saying, "Grrr." He's Perry the platypus.
Wait, should we try this? Are you ready?
Okay.
There's 104 days of summer vacation and school comes along.
Wait, we need to
just
do it as if it's a
ended.
conversation.
No, let's sing it.
Oh,
Why do we
I
have to do it? Right then, fuck it.
So
Fuck
this
off,
is a
I'll do
place
it.
of
as a-
work, Max. What the hell do you think this is?
There's 104 days of summer vacation and school comes along just to end it.
So
But the annual problem for our
You've
generation
got to
is
try and find a
finding
good way to spend it.
spend it.
Like maybe
maybe
building
building
a
a rocket or
rocket,
fighting a
fighting a
mummy
mummy, we
or
could
climbing
climb
up the
Eiffel
Eiffel
Tower.
Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist. Hey, I'm
We could
giving a
give a
monkey
monkey a
a
shower.
shower. Surfing
tidal
dino waves,
waves,
creating
creating
nanobots and
nanobots,
locating Frankenstein's brain. It's
I reckon
over
it's over
here.
there. Finding a
It
dodo
can't-
bird,
No, no,
painting
no.
a cotton or driving your sister insane.
Phineas. As you can see, there's a
quite
whole
a
lot
lot
of
of
stuff
things
to do before school starts this
fall.
fall. Come
Come
on,
on, Pezza.
Perry. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are
People
gonna
aren't
do
listening, are
it
they?
all. Boom, boom, boom. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Mom,
Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence.
Really
That
good
was
fun.
so good.
That was
As if
so good.
The human brain is so weird. Like, not only does
Yours
Gillian
is.
Anderson have two accents in
I
it,
know.
but I remembered that just from singing it.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
another one that I was doing on the way back from Tully's farm. Do you remember it?
No.
No, I don't think you watched this. It was called. What was it called? It was,
Oh yeah, you said something weird, and I was like, I don't know what you're on
it's
about.
called.
Like a dog summit.
Ugh. It's
Somewhat with a
Cornel,
dog.
you could tell that's more Bernie. It's watch my chops is the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
watch
don't know
my
what
chops.
that is.
Well, how does it start?
Oh, Callum
it goes,
likes
I am a dog that's incredibly bright. I can talk, read, and write. I work all of the day and all of the night.
Oh.
Cornel, you can talk. And much more, Bernie, but keep it to yourself. If you let the cat out of the bag, you could be a celebrity. If you
Wait,
want to
is
lead a
this a
dog's
yellow
life.
dog?
The secret can say with you and me. Watch my chops. Shush, it's no joke. It's all he spoke. He said, watch my chops. They must never hear a word.
Oh.
A talking dog.
Oh.
How absurd.
How absurd. What about... Oh, were you a Disney Channel watcher?
Oh, yeah, they used to call me XD back in the day.
Wait,
I had
no.
an extra large penis.
Did you watch...
Oh, high five, everyone.
Did you watch Disney XD?
Every now and then.
See, no,
I didn't have
we're
Disney
very
Channel at my
different.
house. I used to watch it only at my
Poor,
I
poor,
used to watch it only at my grandparents.
poor loser, poor.
Someone clip that and just make it a meme.
Poor. Anyway, I didn't have it until my mum met my stepdad, and then I remember High School Musical 1 was coming out that same day, the first time I ever went to his house, and I sat and watched the countdown, and it was electrifying. Have you watched every High School Musical?
Oh, yeah, numerous times. That's like every night before I go to bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Clearly, no.
Oh, I believed you then. That was so harsh.
I did have a Wildcats t-shirt that I used to
Really?
wear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Meow.
Wildcats everywhere. Wave your hands up
Yeah,
in the
you
air.
completely missed the vibe.
Oh my god, I love the old Disney back in the day. Have you ever watched Camp Rock?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you watched Camp Rock 2?
You just asked me that. I have.
No, the second one.
No, I haven't.
It's so good. Oh my god, That's So Raven. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I did.
That's so Raven. It's the future I can see. That's so. You don't know it, do you?
No, I do know it.
It's not mysterious to me. Yeah. Yet that's me.
Nice.
Ah.
Good work, Max. That's really good singing things.
Those were the days. I'm sorry, those were the days. My life peaked then. I used to sit
I'm
there.
a dog.
Oh.
A dog that's incredibly bright.
I used
That's
to sit there
I like
playing
that's just-
Pokemon and watching Disney Channel, and that was all that I had to worry about
I can
in the
tell.
world.
Everything about your personality says that is exactly what you did.
I literally did. Oh my god. Oh, those were the times. I used to get so invested in my Pokemon. I
What
would
was your
give them all
favourite
nicknames.
Disney program?
Oh my god. Probably Hannah Montana. Probably.
In your in front of you, you've got a tier list. I'm
Okay.
gonna throw.
Oh,
I'm gonna throw
shit.
Disney Channel shows at you,
Oh
and
my
you're
God,
gonna
okay.
put them in the tier list.
Right, okay, I'm panicking
Okay.
already. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm panicking already. Just thinking about the possibilities.
Okay.
Oh.
It's coming up with. Let me type in Disney Channel shows now. It comes up with Disney Plus.
Yeah. Ignored.
Innit?
Gross.
Okay. Up first. Hannah Montana.
Wait, how many are we doing this out of?
5 tiers.
Five.
We'll
Five
have-
tiers.
Top is really, really the best of the best. Toppity
Okay,
top, and
okay.
then bottom is obviously.
Right, okay.
Doesn't
Hannah
even deserve to
Montana,
be on Disney
toppity
Channel.
top.
Okay. I've had dreams about that.
Ew. She's 14.
That's rock and roll, baby.
Ew.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh my god, that's also top tier. It's
You
top
can't
tier.
put all of them top tier.
I know. Oh, but what if them two have to be though? They are my top two.
Okay. That's So Raven.
Top tier.
See, I know you're going to put them all top
Right,
tier.
okay, That's So Raven. Oh, it's the humor in That's So Raven is actually like actual hilarious though. When she
Actual hilarious.
when she gets an allergic reaction while she's cooking and her
Yeah.
entire body swells
Spoilers,
up.
people might not have watched it.
Sorry, spoilers. It is the most hilarious thing. But if I can't put it in the top tier, then it'll have to be in the second.
Well, you're allowed to
top
put it in the top tier.
Oh, top tier then.
But you
I'd
can
say
only
those
put.
three are the
you can
top
only
tier.
put. Okay, then The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
tier. Oh, that's top tier.
You have okay. You have to shift some down. You have to be vigilant here.
Right, okay, Sweet Life down. Down on second floor.
Okay, Sweet Life on deck.
Oh, that's third floor. That was
Third-
not as good. Sorry, third row down.
Okay.
Whatever.
Austin and Ally.
Austin and Ally, that was great. See, I am older than you, but I still watched that. Eek. That was with I can't remember the
Austin
names
and Ally,
now.
I reckon.
Austin and Ally, yeah. But what is the main guy called? He's really famous.
Austin.
Ross Lynch. Oh yeah, Ross Lynch.
I said Austin.
He is
Alright.
so gorgeous. I'm in love with him.
Okay,
But I would
where
say
on the
Austin
list?
and Ally's 4. Tier 4. It's not as good.
Is it a 5 tier list?
Yes.
So that's like below average.
Yeah,
Disney
below
Channel.
average.
Good Luck Charlie.
But oh my god, Austin and Ally has Rainy Rodriguez in it. And do you remember my Rainy Rodriguez phase? Did I know you then?
I think I didn't ask. Good Luck Charlie. Right, Good Luck Charlie.
Good luck, George, in a minute, because you'll fucking need it, sir. All right, if you speak to me like that
Come on.
again. Good luck, Charlie. Tier 4.
Tier 4.
It was okay, but I mean, weak storylines.
Sunny with a Chance.
Sunny with a Chance. Tier 2.
Tier 2.
I loved that.
That's
Demi
high.
Lovato was off her tits on coke throughout the whole filming process of that. God bless. She is an
Allegedly.
icon. But like you can tell, actually, maybe I'll put it on tier 3 for that reason. Actually, it's a bit dark.
That's quite Demi Lovato low.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb. 2.
There is no way that you're not putting Phineas and Ferb at the top.
When it's in the league of Wizards and Waverly Place, Hannah Montana, and That's So Raven, I'm absolutely putting it at tier 2.
You keeping That's So Raven? That's So Raven needs to drop. And I'd say
No!
this. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't! Oh my god!
You
Oh my god!
You cannot put That's So Raven on the same tier as Hannah Montana and Phineas and
Watch
Ferb.
me. Watch me.
You're putting Phineas and Ferb on the second tier.
Yeah.
The comments are going to have you for breakfast.
I don't care.
and let me
I
tell you, that
disagree.
is a full meal.
Oh,
Even Stevens.
never watched that.
You
5.
never watched Even Stevens?
No, all the ones that were just boys, I was like, oh, that sounds
I
boring.
mean, it wasn't just boys.
Yeah, but his name's Steven, and I'm like, that's a boy's name.
Their last name was Stevens because they were the Stevens family.
Ah, never heard of Steve.
You didn't know Beans?
Is that ginger boy?
No.
Yeah, he was ginger.
That's Fregley from
No,
Diary of the
Bean
Wimpy
was
Kid.
a ginger boy.
Beans was not a ginger boy. He's,
Yeah, he
he's
was.
got long hair.
I remember.
He's not ginger.
It fucking was.
I don't know why I said
Beans-
he's got long hair as if ginger people can't have long hair, but
Stevens.
Beans.
Oh, he's ugly. I mean, oh my god! I was thinking of someone. Bless his heart. Is he all right? Oh my god!
He's just a bloke called Beans.
I know, but look what he looks like now. Is that not? That's in. I saw him in Tully's farm. He was in the scare.
That's mean, man.
Sorry, bless it. Sorry, Beans. I'm sure that Beans is lovely, but
Phil of the Future.
I feel really bad about Beans now. But that
Max,
is a scary looking.
Next show,
right.
Phil of the Future.
Phil
Stop.
of the Future. Never heard of it.
Okay, Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire. I've heard it's incredible. I never watched
You
it.
never
so
watched
I'm-
Lizzie?
I
I've
never
watched Lizzie McGuire.
it. I'm gonna put it at tier 3 because everyone will attack me if I put it lower. But I've never watched it. But I know it's amazing. I've just never watched it.
Kim Possible.
Kim Possible. I kind of watched that and I kind of loved it.
I'd say that's
Tier 3.
Yeah, I was going to say it's kind of mid to...
Yeah, mid.
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch. Oh, that's a film. First of all, that's not a series.
Actually, there
Doesn't
was
count
a
as Disney
series.
Channel. There was a series. Never watched it. Tier 5.
Whoa.
Brutal. The movies. Tier 1.
Corey in the House.
Corey in the House was amazing. However, it was a That's So Raven spin-off about a younger brother who somehow ends up moving into the president's house.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make sense, so I'm gonna give it a 4. I liked it, but
Ooh.
it wasn't that great.
What about... these are all like later on. When did you stop watching this show?
I stopped watching around the era of like Good Luck Charlie.
All these I think are all just like shit ones now.
Ah, fine. Fuck
But
it.
that tier list there.
That is great.
Thoughts? Do you think you've done well?
Yeah, I think I've done well. I think
don't
I've
know.
absolutely smashed
you've-
it.
Phineas and Ferb's too low down, and the fact that you've never seen Even Stevens is an absolute tragedy.
Right, Joe, should we do our job?
Yeah.
My gosh, I've just had an email through. Can you believe
That's
it?
actually crazy.
It is, isn't it? Like, what? This is just so crazy that this happens so often, and it's always at such good times. Like, every time that we need an
I
email
can
to
see
come
under your
through.
skirt underneath the table.
You can see under my skirt.
Yeah.
My God, be careful, it'll poke you in the eye.
Don't I hope so. Not me.
Oh.
Not Hermione.
Right, you can read that.
You.
Do you know we've never cleaned this table?
Do you know I don't care?
Oh, okay.
I have to get this off my chest.
Get it off then.
This is actually a story from many, many years ago when I was on a school trip in primary school. However, I think it's the worst thing I've ever done to date. We were camping in a foresty Foresty area.
Idiot.
Sorry, I was thinking about popular.
Yeah, shut up.
Was it
Yeah, shit
what
job.
popular Watford player Forestieri? DD camping in a foresty area. That's a really hard thing. Foresty area. Camping in a foresty area. I was having my evening shower. A foresty area.
Oh, right, okay.
A crispy, creaky fluffs.
Battery flispy cook.
I was having my evening shower, and I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I shat in the shower.
Oh.
I don't have a lisp. He did a poo.
Nah.
I really couldn't tell you why, as I think I have trauma blocked this out of my head for years. I then thought, oh shit, literally. What do I do? I think I may have tried to break it up and push it down the drain, but it was helpless. A waffle stomp. The more you know. In the end, I picked it up and flung it on top of the cabinet. This was a risky move, as the communal area was full of people from my class and was, and someone could have easily seen. I don't know what happened after that when it was found. Or what poor fricker, because I don't want to say the actual word.
Yeah, no.
It actually says fucker. Had to clean that up. Does poo go mouldy? They spelled mouldy wrong. Does poo go mouldy? The whole room probably smelt like dusty poo. That is all I have to say. I just had to get the story out, as I don't think I will ever share it with anyone. Thanks. Love you both. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
How weird that flies eat poo.
Do they eat it?
They eat it. That's horrible.
Or is it just like a nice little warm place to sit for them?
No, they eat poo and then they lay eggs on poo.
Yeah, I've seen them. Whenever I see a fly, I never see it eating. I always just see it like that. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
you know when you see their little front legs and they're just...
That is so true. And they're scoffing shit.
That's them just going, oh, can't wait to dig in.
Yeah, like I'm stood. Imagine, they get so much food. Like, everyone, there's shit everywhere and they're just eating it.
Yeah.
Like, and they,
God, you lucky buggers.
Their food is so big,
Lucky
they can
buggers, literally,
stand
We have
on
good
it.
fun.
That's crazy. Can you imagine if your plate of food was so big that you could stand on it and walk about on it and you just carried on eating it? Did they have no respect? Like, hygiene, where's that gone? I guess they are eating shit, aren't they? So,
Yeah, I think the
probably
hygiene went then.
yeah, probably not their biggest concern.
I mean, they get born in shit, live in shit,
Maggots and
eat
that.
shit.
Eggs. Ugh, dirty flies. I hate flies. Do we need flies? Are they on the food chain? Can
They're
we not
actually
just eradicate
very
them?
useful, yeah.
What for?
Just everything.
What?
I think they're like classed as the decomposers. So
'Cause they get
when
rid
they
of shit.
when maggots like
Oh, when things die.
yeah, the maggots go in and eat it all out.
Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh, thinking about maggots in me.
Getting eaten out by a maggot.
Oh, dirty, horrible maggots. Oh.
Almost sounded like a slur.
Right. Advice for this person. So, maggots. I mean, wait. You shit. So she shit in a bag
In the shower.
in the shower.
No one brings
Why
a bag
are
of
you shitting
shit
in the
to
shower?
pub.
Why are you shitting?
Your dad
Yeah.
does.
Why are you shitting in the shower?
I don't. They said they didn't. It's not a common occurrence. They just randomly went. Do you ever do that? Not shit in the shower.
Do I ever do
No.
that? Do you ever do that? More
Let
importantly,
me finish, and then I'll carry on with my sentence.
Okay. I'm hesitant to hear it. Okay.
No, do you ever do things and then after you've finished, not in that way, you go.
What are you talking?
You're like, I don't even know why I did that. Well, I wasn't even
Have
aware
you
that
shit
I
in
was,
the shower? Yes or no?
or I wasn't even aware I was doing that. Like,
Have you shit in the shower? Yes or no?
I wee
You
in the
basically just told me.
I don't poo in the
that
shower.
You have shit in the. No, I
I
don't think
wee
you do
in
it
the
on a regular
shower.
occurrence. I think that you have done it.
No, I've not done it, but I did. I wee in the shower.
I'm sorry.
But-
Somebody sounds like they've shit in the shower. And
I
it's
wee
not
in the
me,
shower.
And there's only two of us here.
Well, someone sounds like they're projecting.
You've definitely pooed in the shower. Yeah, you've pooed in the shower. You've pooed in the shower. Yeah, you have.
I'm projectile vomiting over you shitting in the shower. That's what I'm doing.
That's
Yeah.
little burp,
that's-
did you? A
No,
nice little burp?
No, I was retching because you've done a poo in your poor family shower.
No, I actually haven't. Also, stop calling us poor. It was. We,
Right. So go on then. What sort of things are you referring to?
like on the same level as throwing the spoon in the bin and
Oh yeah,
And,
like when
like-
your brain doesn't work properly. I once had
Yeah, or
a
like-
handful of rubbish and like a sandwich. I put the rubbish in the bin and the sandwich in my mouth. I mean, what? I think my
Whoa,
brain just
Max,
did it
that's
then.
pretty crazy.
Other way
Whoa.
My brain just did it then. I put the sandwich in my mouth. The sandwich in the bin. Oh, I want to go home.
I put the sandwich in the bin and then in my mouth.
Oh,
Maybe you are the bin.
maybe I am. It's me.
Because people
Hi.
refuse to get in you.
I'm the bin.
That is
it's
good
me.
fun.
That is good fun, and I'm not a bin. Just putting that out there. Yeah, I mean, if you have pooed,
I mean, there's
in
nothing
the
that they can do.
shower-
What's the advice here? It's happened. It's
Yeah,
done,
it's
done
like,
thing.
Don't poo in the shower then.
Yeah, don't do it again.
Yeah.
Don't do poo-poos in the shower.
Don't do it in the shower, and then like obviously nobody found out. It's like you got away with it, but yeah, that's still gross. And somebody,
Don't get to a habit of doing it.
no, somebody somewhere found your shitty bag of shit and had to dispose.
It wasn't in a bag. It was just a poo.
Just so she picked it up with her hand.
Or he.
I thought it was a woman.
Or he.
Oh, he.
Yeah, so they shit in the shower, and then when, I think in the moment they were just like, I'm gonna poo, and then when well, this is a silly thing to do actually.
Yeah.
Look down, there's nowhere to go. Do I stamp it down? Didn't work, so just went
Just
and threw it on the cabinet.
Just remove yourself. You're not a functioning member of society if that's what you're doing. I'm sorry, remove
Where's
yourself.
the weirdest place you've pooed?
In the street.
You said it like, obviously.
No, but I've told that story before.
Yeah, I was wondering if there's
definitely-
anything else, any other
No.
weird places.
I saw a man at a festival poo into a cup up against the fence, just with his
Nice.
hands down his pants like
Yeah,
that.
good work.
Pooed, pulled it out, like, and then just threw it. And I was like, oh my God. If that landed on
What
me.
a good idea! And then went and did it yourself.
Oh, and then I've also had shit thrown at my face.
Nice.
That time I told you about that as well, didn't I? Dog shit threw on my face, went on my cheek, down my neck, and then down my back, and I cried.
Yeah. Nice. That's all good stuff.
What else? What else? That's about it, really, to be honest with you. Yeah. You?
I don't think you have shout on me. That's incorrect.
Debatable. Where's the weirdest place that you've done a poo?
Your chest, probably.
Fair enough. I guess we've done it so many times it doesn't seem weird anymore.
No, it just seems at home. In fact,
Yeah.
when I sit on the toilet now, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I've painted your face onto the seat lid.
Yeah, that's so cute. Oh my God, bless. Right, moving on. I've just got, I mean, I can hear a phone calling. I can't hear a phone, but I can. I've got an email. I've got an email and I'm sending it to print. And in 3, 2, 1, it'll be printing, baby. Would you look at that? Little Simba, little Simba. Should we give Simba a name other than Simba? Leo. Leo the lion.
That's weird though, because you look at it and it is Simba.
Yeah, actually, should we just keep it as Simba?
It is
Anyway,
such a Leo.
I'll read this one out.
Go on. Dare you?
Hi, Max and George.
Hello.
So, basically, my girlfriend is a massive fan of your podcast. And
Nice.
falls to sleep listening to you both every night, like she literally can't sleep without the podcast playing. Yeah. We may or may not have had sexual relationships. Wait. We may or may not have had sexual relations to the sounds of your voices in the background now, and now every time I see either of you on TikTok or posts with you both in them, the first thing I think about is how do I tell my girlfriend I can't see you both? Oh, I'm not good at reading. Every time I see either of you on TikTok or posts with you both in them, it's the first thing I think about. How do I tell my girlfriend I can't see you both without thinking about it? I understand it may not seem that big of a deal, but you both pop up on my phone a lot, and I'm just a bit stuck. Thank you. I do think you're both awesome, though. Thinking about buying my girlfriend some merch for Christmas. Woo! Do that. And then at the end it says Max is better than George.
I don't think it does say that.
It does. That's crazy. Anyway, I think firstly that you should. Oh my God, what you should do.
Everybody should have sex to our podcast.
Yes, buy our entire clothing line and then use it to wipe up afterwards. Is that not the
I
solution
don't think
here?
they'd need the entire clothing. Like, how much?
I mean,
How
you
much
don't-
ejaculate, people?
you
Come
don't
on.
know this man, okay?
Too much.
I think.
The river of ejaculate.
Oh,
Have you
I've
seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frothy ejaculate. Yeah.
I now know what the villagers of Pompeii felt like,
Oh my god.
except instead of lava, it was a river of frothy ejaculate.
Oh. Will Ferrell. I've seen Will Ferrell in person.
Have you?
Yeah. Shook
Did
his
you
hand.
go crazy about him?
I shook his hand. Yeah. It was crazy at the Barbie premiere.
I teed you up for a really good joke then, and you didn't go for it.
Did I go crazy over it? Why is
Yeah.
that? What does that mean?
Go on. You can. I'll lead you.
Did
there.
I go crazy over it?
Yeah. Did you go crazy over Will?
Crazy over Will. Is there a film called Crazy Over Will?
No.
Is
What's
there
his last name?
Ferrell? Oh, I went Ferrell.
There you go.
You should have said, did you go Ferrell over it then?
No, because then that's not a joke. That's not teeing you up for a joke, is it? That's me stealing it.
I think that's actually a better joke, I would argue.
That's not me teeing you up for a joke. I can't go, did you go feral for him? And then you go, I went feral for him. then it's not you making a joke, is it? As you twist your moustache. I went feral for him.
Fair enough. I'll give you that. Advice: buy the whole clothing line, especially these sweatshirts. They are so warm and just stylish. I wear them all
That's
the
the
time.
only time I allow him to wear clothes, is when
Somebody,
he's wearing the Useless Hotline
Yeah.
clothing.
Somebody asked me where it was from the other day. They were like, "Oh my god, I like that. Where's that from?" They were like, "That's so funny. Where's it from?" And I was like, "I made it." And
You
then
went,
they were like, "Did you make?"
From me.
They were like, "You make it yourself?" And I was like, "Well, not really, but like kind of." Where are we up to then? What do you think? Advice.
I reckon we just use lube next time.
Oh, okay. Also, what advice for the
Oh,
dilemma?
okay.
Yeah.
What was the problem? Oh,
That they get
oh,
hard
you
every
get-
time they think about
You
us.
get horny when you see us.
I mean,
oh,
you're
get
just
to
a
the
normal
back of the
human.
queue. That's not a dilemma, is it?
Ain't it? That's just an everyday occurrence. It's human
Might
nature.
as well just write it in. Dear George and Max, love the podcast. By the way, I'm human.
Yeah,
Oh.
like, by the way, I'm a normal person, functioning member of society. Like, get a life. Like, it's so natural. I've personally never once not looked in the mirror and had a full, throbbing, raging boner. Never once.
How does that make the barber's experience for you?
Quite awkward, but
You
that
pop
big
the gown
coat
over the top. You can't even see what you look like.
looks like a tent. Yeah, I think that's really normal, and you should grow up and stop complaining.
Do you ever think about that? That people, just the way that the internet is, will have inevitably just masturbated over one of your TikToks, even if it's not meant to be
Yeah.
attractive.
I used to post like full-on nudes on Twitter, so I'm not surprised that would be the case. I had people send me pictures. There was
But
this
even
one
then,
person.
like even something as hideous as that, they
Yeah,
still
like
would
how is
just,
that possible? That's
yeah.
crazy. Someone sent me a picture of myself printed out with semen on it, like that they'd done it onto.
Oh.
And I was a bit
As in, you
alarmed.
think the picture was the reason, or they just needed to find something to mop it up?
I think one of the two. But the weirdest thing was, I was like, the person, it was my uncle, and I was like, why have you sent it into the family
Yeah.
group chat? That just makes it weird.
Yeah.
But he makes a really good trifle, so Christmas is going to be fine, I guess. And
His Christmas cards are particularly difficult to open.
yeah, they're always like stuck together. It's a bit weird. Anyway,
Very sticky saliva.
yeah,
Uncle, this is very odd.
bless him.
Can't
Always-
get into the envelope.
Yeah, a bit dusty. Kind
Although
of like
he can get into your envelope, am I right?
Nope.
Nope.
Yep. And do you know what? I've actually just had one more email come through.
Have you?
Yeah, just one more. Just one more little email.
Do you know what? You're my favourite email. Fuck was
I just
that?
nearly passed out.
Why? That was
I just
so
didn't breathe.
unnecessary.
I didn't breathe.
Let me read it.
Right, yeah, you do that. Oh. Nope.
Jesus
go.
Christ, what team were you in at school for literally any sport?
No.
What would you say was your strongest sport?
Athletics. I did athletics. I was a good runner.
Yeah.
Quick runner.
How quick?
Can't remember. I stopped doing it in like year 8 because everyone was faster than me. I was good
Really quick then.
I was good in primary school, And then I got to high school and I was like, oh my God.
Or is it like it's
Everyone's
just a
really
couple weeks
good.
ago? I'm way quicker than the primary school kids. But
Yeah.
hi, Max and George.
Hi.
Hi. One have recently come to the conclusion, somebody can find the I on the keyboard, that me and alcohol do not mix. This email doesn't come from Fanta or Coke then. There's been multiple occasions where I have woken up thinking I've behaved myself and had a good night to later find out my regrettable antics. My question is, do you both have any regrets whilst you were drinking? Well, that one night that that was weird.
I don't regret it.
Or any embarrassing and regrettable things you have done whilst drunk? And what can I do to prevent my drunken mishaps? P.S. I love your oh no, I was listening to your podcast. Sorry, I'm just so used to muscle memory. And I go to sleep in absolute hysterics. Also, Max, you're super sexy. Love you both.
I am.
See, some of us actually read it from the heart.
Yeah. I mean, I weirdly, like 2 nights ago, do you know when you suddenly remember something and it keeps you awake for ages and you're like, oh my God, why do I behave the way that I behave? So I met somebody from RuPaul's Drag Race's mum, which is a bit niche, but a person from RuPaul's Drag Race, I met their mum in a club and they were amazing and we were like chatting for ages and I was loving it. And then the person arrived and I was like, oh my God. I was like, nice to meet you. My name's Max. I was like, and your mom is amazing. Like literally the best. And they went, all right, do you have to shout?
What?
And I was like, because, and we were in a busy club, like the music was so loud and they were like, all right, do you have to shout? And I was like, first at the time I was like, oh, sorry. And then they just turned their back to me. And I was literally like,
wanker.
Honestly, big time wanker. Like, and then I've heard like amongst people that they're just not a nice person. And I was like, what the hell? But I was like, oh my God, was I that drunk that I was like shouting? And then it kept me awake because I completely forgot about it. And then I was like, oh my God, no, did I make an idiot out of myself? I was just trying to be nice. And then, that kept me awake. So I guess that was a regret. But also, now that I'm saying it out loud, I do not regret it.
You poor thing.
Yeah, I complimented your mum. Oh, what a horrible person. Dickhead. Anyway, what about you? Any regrets?
I don't really. I'm not. I mean, I noticeably get drunk, but like, I don't do anything outlandish. I just sort of exist.
I mean, that time.
Well, apart from
the odd.
No, but like, I feel like I just sort of exist. Like I can just feel. I never like lose anything if I'm drunk.
I do.
Apart from the old virginity. Hey? Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I've never really. I'm not one of those people that like, oh, I've lost my wallet. I've lost my phone for like the 5th time this month. Like, I'm never that person.
Yeah.
I did nearly leave that bag, that very expensive bag that I bought, the only expensive bag that I bought in Italy when we were in that club. I just left it there. And then I realised as we were leaving, but I was exceptionally drunk that night.
Yeah, but you when you're drunk is much more of a problem.
Yeah, I am. I used to be well bad. I look back on some videos that I would post to the interweb.
Yeah,
when I was
you did
drunk.
it literally in Milan when you did a little pizza review. You just
did I? Oh my God, yeah.
You just make videos.
Oh, I do. I just think, do you know what? I'm at my worst as a human being in every conceivable way, from looks to attitude to entire soul. And I think, shall I share this with the world? And I shouldn't. I really should not. But I do. And I like it.
That was so weird.
No, I have many regrets. I used to regret sleeping with people all the time.
Yeah.
When I would sleep with people. Not because like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, but because like I was in no way to even move my body. So why was I opting to do that?
So in terms of advice, in terms of preventing drunken mishaps, I think doubles shouldn't be a thing.
Oh my God, they should. I love a double.
No, as in like I only ever get doubles, but I feel like that's the reason that I get drunk, is because I'm just like, you can't taste the alcohol still.
Yeah, true. When we went to Tully's farm, I said to the man, because I was really nervous about going on all the things, I literally said to him, he was like, do you want a double? I said, what is the legal limit of alcohol that you can put in my drink? I was like, do that. And he went, I don't know if it's legal, but we'll put 5 shots in. And I was like, do that, please. Yeah. Because I was like, my heart was pounding because we'd just been on one of the things. And I was like, it was too much.
No, I mean, I don't know. I either... I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. What do you reckon your lightweight, heavyweight ability is? Where
I
are
am
you
like
on the scale?
literally like one drink, and it gets. The thing with me is I have like maybe like 2 drinks or like 1 double or something, and it hits me really quickly, and I get this burst of like excitement and like get really like energetic about it, and then I can continue to drink for
I
ages.
get emotional.
No.
then I get another drink.
And then I can continue to drink and be at that exact point for hours, and then I hit a point where I'm like, oh, I'm too far gone now, and I really need to go home. Like I don't really have like, oh, when I'm 5 drinks in, I'm mental.
Yeah.
Like I'm like 1 drink in, and I'm the same as I am when I'm like 10 drinks in.
I think it takes me a little while to get going, but then once I've got going, in my head I'm like, let's get some shots, or like get a drink, and I'm like, odds we just like, odds did you say you drink off?
Yeah, you do that to me a lot, and I'm like, I don't want to do that actually.
And I don't know why I do it.
Yeah.
And then suddenly all of those drinks just hit at once, and I'm like, oh no, I am drunk actually.
I've become that person that's like so this last weekend, my friends came to London, and I got us gifted drinks at this really fun place that I told you about, that chaotic, ugly place. And so I got everybody free drinks. Like, they literally gave us free bottle of champagne, everything. And then we go to a bar afterwards, and I'm like, guys, don't worry, I got this, like, 'cause I love my friends, and I'm like, I have like more money now, so I'm like, do you know what, yeah, like, I'll get this, guys. And then I look back the night after, and I'm like, oh my god, Max, you spent like £300. Like, these people are adults, they can afford their own drinks. What are you doing? But I have
nice, though.
I know it's nice in the moment, but then it's also like, do you know what, actually, fuck off, maybe you should buy your own drinks. So I'm trying actively to not be that person anymore, because I do it too often. I'm always the person that's like, right, I'm gonna go to the bar, does anyone want 5 shots each? Like, what's happening? Yeah, I'm not gonna be that person anymore. But as far as no regrets, I have no advice. The only thing I can think of is the more that you regret, eventually one day you're going to go, do you know what? It's not for me anymore.
I say, as long as the regrets aren't something like severe in terms of detrimental to your health,
like, do you
or
remember
like
that
your
boy,
social life.
Do you remember when I had that friend who messaged me like whilst he was drunk next to me, and he was like, smack me, ball gag me, punch my dad in the float, and like tickle my anus.
Punch your dad in the float. His dad was in the parade the next day.
Bless him.
This'll get him where it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm not the chassis.
But like, if you're doing that, then maybe you need to assess it. But if it's just like, I kissed a boy,
or like if it's just like
I
you
fell
getting
over.
a little bit like silly, and everyone be like, you're definitely drunk.
Yeah.
Like, it's not actually anything to worry about. Everybody
No.
gets drunk, unless you're a pussy.
Yeah.
No, unless you don't drink.
And you also grow out of it. Like, I am now getting to a point where I actively am
can't
like,
get drunk.
Yeah, no, I just can't. It doesn't affect me. No, but I'm like, do you know what? I actually just don't want to go out as much anymore. So maybe it's maturing. Maybe that's me. Catch up, get on board. But yeah, I feel like that was great advice.
In before your next, you're way to LA and Las Vegas, so you will be getting unbelievably drunk.
Hammered.
Which is so you're actually, what you just said is bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Carry on.
What you said is a lie.
Oh, it is. I'm a compulsive liar, 100%. Oh, I'm gonna be absolutely rat-assed in Vegas.
Nice.
I'm gonna be off my trolley full of pork chops down the street into the fountain. That's gonna be me, guaranteed. I'll see you there. Honestly, I cannot fucking wait.
Bless you.
I've just found out Kylie Minogue is performing in my hotel, and to get around my hotel, you need to go in a gondola.
Wow.
Yeah, to get from A to B in the hotel, they make it look like you're in Venice.
Oh.
So it's like in water, and you're in a gondola to get
if
around
you're
the
there,
hotel.
If you're there, you might as well go with the flow.
And if you enjoyed this week's episode, make sure you give us a like, a subscribe, and a thumbs in your mum.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you put a thumb in my ass. Subscribe and tickle our bells so you're notified every time that we upload. If you are listening, make sure to give us a follow. Download us so you can listen to us on the go.
Yeah.
Like us. Click all of the buttons on us. Turn us really on.
And get tickets to our tour that is out now.
Yeah.
My balls just dropped whilst I said that. Tour. Get tickets to our tour. We are on tour. Woo! Woo!
Yay!
Yeah, baby!
Bloody yay!
Yeah!
Right, you got a bit to finish off.
Either what? Oh, if you want to send in a dilemma, do so via our email, theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com. Make sure that you shop our clothing line and our merch on our website, theuselesshotline.com, and get tickets to our tour, and give me a kiss if you see me in the street. Mwah. And until next time. Bye.